Hello, this is Mr. Chabry. Before we begin, we've got some Kentucky Typhlosion shirts. The description will have the link to the site where you can buy those. But anyway, let's hop into this. So this is Don Fanatic with the Skitties, Norwich Skitties, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and say good luck, have fun. But yeah, this is going to be pretty good battle. He's got some really scary Pokemon that I'm kind of nervous about. But let's go ahead and see what he's bringing. Alright, so yeah, Kyurem, Salazzle, Mawile, Greninja. It's good to see that there is no Lycanroc. E2. And Florges. Looking at that, what do I want to lead with? The thing that I am very scared of course, is Kyurem. That thing can hit hard. It hits everything hard. Mawile, if you're not careful, it can hit things pretty hard. This Typhlosion is actually EV'd in a way that it can take one Sucker Punch from a +2 Mega Mawile. So maybe that would come in handy. I have no idea what I want to lead with, though. I might actually lead with Oxapex, maybe? I'm kind of scared because I don't know what he's going to lead. Go ahead and lead with Scizor. Scizor can have some sort of, you know, presence right off the bat. Alright, so Whimsicott does have our Z move. It is our special. Alright, let's put Mega Scizor up here. Alright, Greninja. So, let's see what we want to do here. This thing has HP fire. It takes us out anyway. Yeah. Oxapex takes 80 from this thing. What about Goodra? What are we looking at with Goodra? Goodra could take anything. Potentially. Yeah, Ice Beam, yeah. Let's go Goodra. Because I have no idea what my opponent wants to do here. Oh, he's going to switch out Tung Fu. Bring out Lou Buddy, which is P2. Okay. And trace my Technician. Alright, so how do we play around this thing? This thing could have Toxic. Alright, let's look at this. Let's look this over. My opponent has two Fairy types. I do think Goodra is decent. Not the best, but decent. I could Flamethrower, expecting... honestly, let's look at this. Porygon 2. What does Porygon 2... let's say it's a defensive tank. Draco Meteor doesn't do that much. A while? Alright, I think I'll just risk it and go Sludge Wave. If anything, I can go into my Pex. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we have to go hard Pex here. We have to hard Pex on this thing. Because this thing, it destroys everything. Destroys everything. So, yeah, we have to play around this. A knockoff does a lot of damage to us. But honestly, I don't see any other way of us, you know, playing around this. We have to go into Pex. I have to go Scald, hope for burns. Of course, Florges could have Aromatherapy. you've got Thunder Punch. Got Thunder Punch, okay. Now that is a Thunder Punch. Oh my gosh, and I really do need Toxapex. That is nasty damage. What comes in? What can I bring in? Zakot is a decent... What about Scrafty? If my opponent does not go for play rough, Scrafty is decent. We need that Intimidate. Yeah, we need that Intimidate. Risky play, risky play. Does it pay off? Risky play. I think this thing might have Fire Punch too, or maybe even Fire Fang. Alright, if my opponent goes for play rough, that was the worst play of the game. Alright, Fire Fang. Fire Fang. So you've got Fire Fang as well. So how do we play around this thing? I have to switch into something. Whimsicott, can you take a Fire Fang? Not very well. Caesar cannot at all. Typhlosion. Probably go Toxapex. Yeah, I think I have to go Toxapex. I don't see my opponent going Thunder Punch at this moment. My opponent might Swords Dance, and that would be bad. Alright, play rough. Alright. We could take. We could take. Alright, now I really need this burn. This is the burn that I need the most. Alright, so he's going to actually swap out, bring in Tung Fu, the Greninja. I don't even get the burn on this. Alright, Greninja, what are you doing here? What about... Sensory does about 80%, potentially. Potentially does 80%. I go Goodra. Still feel like I have to go Goodra. I feel like I still have to go Goodra. I don't know what this thing wants to go for. It's going to set up spikes on me. Alright, let's see what we can hit. So I do not want to go Sludge Wave. Do not want to go Draco Meteor. Thunderbolt does look pretty good, though. I want to go Thunderbolt. Florges could take that, though. Florina. Oh, yeah. Wow, we are trying to play around each other. Need to get Caesar in. Get Caesar in, I think. Hope this thing doesn't have Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire would destroy Caesar no matter what. Oh, you're going to swap out. Oh boy. Frazzle. Hey. We're just playing in circles right now. Hey, so, Lazzle? Of course, any fire move would kill us. Toxapex. Toxapex looks really nice. Of course, I don't want to get toxic on Toxapex. That would be really bad. I do not want to take a toxic on Toxapex. And this thing could do it with corrosion. This thing can do it, so... what do I do here? Okay, I don't think I have to worry about, you know, Dragon Pulse or anything. Right now, we're just trying to play around each other. That's basically what we're doing at this moment. I have the Assault Vest on Goodra, so... wait, who's faster? Goodra should be faster than Florgist. Sludge Wave? Flamethrower. Sludge Wave, I guess. I don't think Frazzle stays in. I'm actually going to Thunderbolt for a chance to paralyze, actually. Just in case this thing does stay in. Alright, so if we get the paralysis on this, that's going to be big. Oh, that was a crit, too. Nice, alright. We got the crit. Alright, Frazzle gets swapped out. I just need a paralysis on something. Or get a poison on this. We don't have that anymore, so a Moonblast might take us out. Alright, what can, Whimsicott do when we bring it in? Whimsicott does not take a Moonblast very well. And I don't want to just... I need to hit Florgist with something that's super powerful. Because this thing has crazy special defense. Even a Sludge Wave only does at max 33. Moonblast. We take a Moonblast for days on this boy. So what does my opponent bring out to face out Caesar? The Lazzle, probably. The Lazzle? Bullet Punch. Let's see a Bullet Punch from +2. Yeah, we take it out from that. What Greninja? Greninja Twisker. Dude, doesn't quite take it out, but does a lot of damage. I have to go ahead and Mega Evolve. Going to Swords Dance. Because if my opponent brings out Salazzle, we could take it out. Blue Buddy, that is Porygon. Alright. Alright, here we go. Does this thing get flamethrower? I'm sure it does. Who gets flamethrower? I'm sure. Yeah, it does. At this range, foul play takes us out. And that's just this set. Yeah, it does get flamethrower. We need a... Is it not? Not looking at PMs. Yeah. Doesn't, I don't think. Risk? Do we risk? Yeah, we get full health back. In power fire, okay. Okay, so you don't get in power fire did almost 90 something. Let me calc that. That is actually a lot of special attack. A lot. We go into Typhlosion. Let's see what we could do. Typhlosion. Alright, Typhlosion, you are on the field, brother. Got a nice flash fire boost. We go Eruption. What? I think Floor just is the switch, though. Eruption still does considerable damage. Let's Erupt. Let's Erupt on that boy. Charge Beam. Okay. We should take that, though. We take that nicely. I just want to get something here. Let's Erupt again. Floor just comes in, takes a lot of damage. This thing took a lot of damage, and that's actually really good for me. This thing is not full-on special defense. I have no idea what this set is, because none of the sets I looked up. Got a lot of special attack, though. I do notice that. Yeah, there's not a reason for me not to Erupt. I mean, of course, Salazzle probably would go down to it. Really? Really, we did not take it out, and that was sad. That is disappointing for me. Say that's about what, 66%. I was hoping that would take it out, but it didn't, so we gotta go... Pex. Yeah, right now things are not looking good because we're taking more damage than we're dishing out. We still haven't faced down the things that are the biggest threats. So I think my opponent will predict a Toxic here, so what I want to do is just Scald. You're at +1, aren't you? Charge. Special attack. Could take that, actually. I'm not even looking at the right Pokemon. Yeah, we still should take that. I want to Scald. We take... Not taking that as well as I'd hope. Can we get a burn or something? No? Okay. No, it's not looking good at all. What did that do? That did about... I would say half, maybe? Not living another one of those. We have to sack something off, and honestly, Goodra is the weakest Pokemon on my team. I'm not sure if we take one. Now we gotta see if we survive Toxic. That was a crit. That was a crit. We would have probably lived... Do we outspeed now? That is now my question. I don't know what to do. I seriously don't. Get some sort of damage. Come on! Come on! Seriously! We missed! That was important! Goodra, you piece of crap! Alright, what do we even do at this point? So we don't have anything. Scrafty, but Scrafty doesn't live much, does he? Gosh, seriously annoying. That +3. I wanted some sort of damage, but we didn't even get that because we came in and... What have we seen? Charge Beam, HP Fire, Recover. I don't know what to do. We needed that. We needed that form of chip damage. Needed that. This thing's going to sweep me, and I can't do anything about it. Please don't have Tri-Attack. This has Tri-Attack, I cry, because Tri-Attack does a lot of damage. What comes out? Florina. Let's get rid of those leftovers, shall we? Alright, so that's something. I can't believe we missed. I would have totally loved to get that connect, but we didn't. That makes me sad. Yeah, I mean, we outspeed, but an Iron Head does not quite do the job. We needed that connect, though. We needed that connect! We needed it! I'm gonna go Toxapex. Moonblast. We should be able to take that. Unfortunately, Goodra is gone, but Goodra, honestly, looking at my opponent's team, doesn't do anything that Toxapex already does. Goodra was mainly there for... I don't even know what it was there for. I could Scald, hope for a burn on Mawile, because I think Mawile might come in. But I could go Toxic. I think my opponent stays in here. Really need a burn on something. Let me see. The Lazzle is still there. Go Toxic. There's 2 Pokemon that don't care. Go Scald. I'll Scald. I'll Scald. I want to get that Mawile burnt. Alright, Frazzle comes in. My opponent is sacking off Frazzle. Can we take it out with a Scald? Probably not, because luck is not on our side. Oh, we do, finally. Nice. Alright, Toxapex takes out Salazzle with Scald. That's good. We did something there. That's always good. That's all. Alright. What comes out for my opponent? Salazzle is gone. Kung Fu, Greninja. My opponent. Yeah, I don't have anything to switch out. We've seen Spikes, honestly. Extra Sensory does a lot to us. That. I know Extra Sensory does a lot. I don't know if my opponent brought Extra Sensory. I have Toxic? Cover? All? I don't know what to do. Don't want to make a risky switch. Eventually, I need to get rid of these spikes. I'm Toxic, I think. You're on spikes. Alright, please tell me, you know, we should connect because poison types are 100% toxic accurate. You've seen spikes. Most of this thing probably has. Alright, that's nice there. We got some nice toxic poison. Eventually, I need to bring Whimsicott in. Actually, I do. Actually, you know what I should have done there? I should have paralyzed this thing with Whimsicott. No, what can I paralyze? Really the only thing. That's honestly the only thing I brought Stun Spore on Whimsicott for, and I totally forgot. Alright, Greninja, say we go into the cot. Anything? And get 1 defog off there. Yeah, let's go. Say my opponent goes for like a Z something. Or a Shatter Psyche would take us out. But I don't think my opponent does that. I don't think my opponent brought Shatter Psyche as the Z move. Please don't go for your head. You did! No! No, 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 no! No! I should have went Scrafty. That was something in the back of my head. It's Shattered Psyche. Do we live this? Whimsicott, please. It's down to a roll, honestly, is what I'm saying. Down to a roll. We live. Yes. Have to defog? Let me see this real quick. I'd love to get some health back on Typhlosion or Caesar. But I feel like I have to defog. Alright, say I defog. What can I scare Ninja out with? Typhlosion could come in and scare this thing out. Crafty? Where are you at health-wise, Crafty? Be able to take a Hydro Pump. I got a defog though. I need to get rid of these spikes. No, did I just do that? Okay, I just did that. I just did the one thing that I was thinking in my head before going into this battle not to do. I did it. I did it. I went for a Prankster Defog on a Dark type. That's what I did. Now I don't have any way to get rid of the spikes. Caesar can't come in. Caesar's dead when it comes in. I think... the game's over. I don't think there's a way I could turn this around, looking at my opponent's team. I needed my Caesar. Spikes in Caesar. Spikes in Caesar. You're going Ice Beam now. Ice Beam. We see Ice Beam. That's about 70%. I'm just going to recover. Must. Honestly, I don't think I can bring this around. That new play really destroyed me. Fudge. I should have went for Z. I mean, I wouldn't have lowered that thing's stats, but I would have went down with Whimsicott and been able to heal anything. I would have healed up Caesar. Here he is. This is the game. I don't have anything against this guy. Scald up for a burn. Oh, you got Earth Power. We could take an Earth Power, actually. Well, wow. Alright, can we get a burn? Nope, we don't get a burn. Of course not. Alright, but I know I can live that. Go ahead, just recover, because I can't switch out at all. I don't have anything that can come in and take that. Hoping I can start healing up more than what I'm taking and maybe turn this around somehow. I don't really think that's going to work, though. The Mawile is still a huge threat. This thing is a huge threat. This thing's probably scarfed. Sooner or later, I'm going to get a special defense drop. And that's going to destroy my chances. I really think me going for Stun Spore wouldn't have done anything to Greninja anyway. Probably a good thing I didn't waste time with that one. But the problem is I made a big new play. There's always one new play I make. There's the special defense drop. Okay. There's nothing we can really bring in to take that. We have to sack something off. I think Scrafty, looking at this, Scrafty is what we must sack off. Have to. Sorry, Scraft. Oh, crit! Great, crit, crit, crit! My only hope there was honestly Toxic, stall this thing out. Alright, the crit sealed the deal. The crit sealed the deal. The crit sealed that deal. Focus Blast doesn't take this thing out. Okay. 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 We lose. Not much we could do here. Got 4-0'd again. This time from a crit, though. My only hope was if Toxapex could take that, Toxic, switch into Caesar whenever I got a special defense drop, and then just try to stall it out. But other than that, that's the only thing I have. Now, there's not much. There's nothing we can do. Can't do anything here. Nothing we could do. Seriously. Caesar goes down. Thing I can do. Yeah, synthesis. We get crit. Alright. Well, that's game. I know I can't come back from this. Flamethrower. As if it matters. But anyway, good game, Don Fanatic. Unfortunately, we got a nasty crit, and I made a super new play. I think that new play might have been the biggest thing that cost it for me, though. That was my bad. Going for defog. That was my bad. Oh my gosh. I need to get it together. I need to stop making these stupid new plays. But anyway, thank you all for watching. We'll save that battle video for later. But anyway, hopefully next week we can stop this losing streak. We might have to change some Pokemon out because some of these Pokemon are just kind of disappointing me. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Sorry I made such a big new play with that defog. I was in my head thinking defog, get rid of the spikes, and then Caesar could do a lot of work later on. Maybe if I could scare something out and get a roost. But, of course, dumb me forgot, hey, Greninja is a dark type. Prankster doesn't work on dark type. So, what I should have done was just Z Memento. Of course, it wouldn't lower the stats, but I could bring Caesar in, get healed up. I would still have to be playing with the spikes there. That would be the only problem. But honestly, that's really it. Anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next PGBL battle.